This makes me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, that's so beautiful.
Something smells rotten and it's starting to... it's like awful. It's awful.
Hello, welcome to this video. My name's Dan, aka Lucen. I'm a singer-songwriter and bedroom music producer. And today I'm going to be reacting to Inbred by Ethel Cain. Let's go. Okay, so Ethel Cain, right, so back in, I think it was January, you guys voted for me to react to Ethel Cain's album, Preacher's Daughter, which has since become one of my top listened albums this year. Like, honestly, I adore it. I just get into a mood where I'm like, I need to listen to that album from start to finish, skipping Ptolemy. Because yes, I do skip Ptolemy every time because I can't handle it. But the rest of the album is like just phenomenal. It's just this huge, beautiful dreamscape of like just amazing songs with all these like meanings that I had no idea about, and all the comments are like, oh, wait until you realise that it's not actually about like Ethel Cain discovering herself and like family and love, but it's actually about getting eaten. And that video is actually like progressively done really, really well for me on the channel, so thank you everybody for supporting me and by watching that video. But yeah, I thought I'd go back and actually discover a little bit more of her stuff. That song that you heard at the beginning, wow, did you enjoy that song? That's interesting, because that's my song, Boyfriend. It's got a question mark at the end. It hasn't yet come out, but when it does, you could be the first to listen to it by subscribing to the Lucid Music channel. I have split off my music to a separate channel, so if you want to support my creative side, then head over to that channel and subscribe there. If you are new to the channel and this is your first video with me, welcome. Make sure to subscribe for album reactions that really, really dig into the artistry. I dig into the lyrics, I dig into the production. And if you are a long-time supporter of the channel and you want to watch this video completely unedited, like watch all the footage and listen to the song as I listen to it, then you can do over on Patreon, where there's a number of different tiers for you to get involved. Yeah. Okay, so this first song is called Michelle Pfeiffer feat. Little Aaron. Let's go. Cool. Got that like amped, reverby electric guitar that was quite prevalent on Preacher's Daughter. Her vocals like more like kind of drawn out, isn't it? It's less easy to understand. Those drums are cool. It's kind of give me a nostalgic feeling. Nice. Wow. Wow. It's quite a powerful, like really in your face moment. Wow. Wow. That's so cool. That's so like weirdly like that chorus is like so in your face. I don't know whether it's the mixing or something. Yeah, there's something about the mixing of it for me that's like throwing me off a little bit. Be interesting to hear whether this was like maybe recorded pre-album deal or something. Her vocals and her melodies, even at this point, are just like, I just adore them. I love that electric guitar. And there's something about the way that the drums feel like sampled and like down sampled and like compressed and stuff that makes it feel like really nostalgic too. It's just a shame that like, to me, the mixing just seems a little bit off on it. It's a bit distracting. There's so much of that that I really, really enjoyed, and it has that kind of like, that real like heavy nostalgic feeling, kind of like a wash of like a wall of sound that I really, really love, that I really connect to. But it's almost like there's some frequencies that are like overpowering it. Like, I think particularly in the electric guitar and the chorus, unless I'm just like, I don't know, I've got my settings wrong or something. That's the only thing I feel about it, like, negatively. Because actually, like, otherwise, like, the song was beautiful. So I don't know why it's called Michelle Pfeiffer, but I guess we'll find out. Everything's easier, Way Out West, Wholly Mad and Half Undressed. I love the way it always feels to miss you. Oh, by the way, I'm going to do it again. I'm not going to, like, look up what the songs are about because, like, I want to make my own interpretation. You know, I really enjoyed making my own interpretation of Preacher's Daughter and then realising it was totally not, like, right at all. Plus, I know that you're going to tell me in the comments. I tell all my friends everything you do, a sick obsession that I still try to prove. Home's not home unless you're there, and I'll never be ready, but I don't care. It's really giving me a real love here. I don't know whether it's like parental, potentially, for me, like family love. Like that line, like, I'll never be ready, but I don't care. I don't know, like, to me, it like rang true as like, you know, when you're a kid and your parents are like, get ready, and you're never ready. Do you know what I mean? It's like that kind of thing. But then it could equally be like a romantic love, couldn't it? I told my mum about you. She just laughed. Maybe it's not familiar love then. Unless it's about her dad and they split up. Maybe we could be together in another life. Maybe this could be forever in another timeline. Okay, maybe not then. It kind of is giving me, like, lyrically, like House in Nebraska, like that kind of dreaming of the romance in a sense, like somebody who you've lost and you can't be with, but you wish you could, you know? I hate to let you go, but if I don't, then we both know I'll bury us both fed to the night as ghosts. Like, I need to move past you. I need to stop obsessing over you, because if I keep dreaming of us together, the memories are going to sour. You know, I'm going to feed our memories to the ghosts. It's going to be, like, horrible. Yeah. Washed out days and stole cold nights. Best goddamn days of your whole life. Total ruin, idolized, but the kids will be all right. Yeah, I'm not sure. The imagery is just really, really beautiful. And okay, this is the next one. This is Crush.
His windows already passed, keeping guns in his locker. Watching showing up wearing black. His daddy's on death row, and now he's older. Back to valedictorian.
More kind of Americana. Ooh. Really smooth. More interesting mixing choices. That guitar is like higher than the vocal, but I do love the feeling of smoothness in this. And the vocal's kind of like treated with like a phaser. Beautiful melody. So it's like horny. It's like really being turned on by someone. It's more like romantic, like lust, you know. It's the crush, isn't it? Yeah.
He fucking loves me.
Cool. I really enjoy the experimentation in the production. It's kind of like giving the vocal almost like this ghost-like quality, as if she's like haunting the song from beyond the grave. That's probably what the story is. Cool. Really cool. Like, I really love the melodies and stuff in that. Gorgeous. And I love the feeling of it. Like, it feels like it's almost like her version of like a teen crush song. There are hints of teen girl vibes in it, just like it's like a sprinkling of it. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's quite cool to kind of hear her take on it, and the smoothness in it, the warmth of that bass, and like the way that she uses the phaser on her voice to kind of give it this like almost like dreamy, ghosty kind of quality. Again, some of the mixing on the guitar, I'm a bit like, but in terms of the feeling of it, she really like has something. This is obviously before Preacher's Daughter. I feel like this is like the kernel of the feeling, you know, that is like really amplified in the album. His window's already passed, so he's shooting at the glass, keeping guns in his locker, and he denies it. His daddy's on death row, but he'll say it with his chest though. I don't know, like it's really describing this person who's like really fucking troubled and you know, his older brother bagged the valedictorian, his mother steady screaming he should be more like him. Can you read my mind? I've been watching you. She's really painting such a full picture of this character, like this boy who is like obviously very troubled, has like a gun in his locker at school. It's like, what the fuck are you going to do with that? But also it's like, she's seeing the reasons why you obviously are struggling to keep up with your brother who's an overachiever, and your mum is putting a lot of pressure on you to do the same, and your dad's in prison, you obviously have a really fucked up situation, but there's something that she finds very alluring about that. It's like that kind of like almost like bad boy in a way, messed up boy, I can fix you kind of, I don't know, like that kind of thing. Hard odds to beat when you're on all fours. Wow. Good men die too, I'd rather be with you. That's such a powerful line. She could go and marry a good man, but actually like, we're all gonna die anyway. And she has a lot of sympathy and a lot of empathy for this person. Hard odds to beat when you're on all fours. Like when you're already beaten down and on the floor and you have a shit family life, like it's very difficult to beat those odds and to get past that. And she has that kind of sympathy. It really is like feeding into this idea that she likes to follow kind of toxic men, or she's like romanticizing toxic men, which I think is like quite a big theme in Preacher's Daughter. Isn't that like Thoroughfare, like her romanticizing her kidnap? Basically, right? Fucking cool. She's so cool. Anyway, okay, next song. This is God's Country with Wicker Face Springs Eternal. I really like the texture here. It's very soft, very kind of 80s ballady in a way, like best foot forward to sway the arm. Gorgeous. If someone else is what I need, but we're hurting now, so what are we to do? This is beautiful. Cradling pictures of you. Cradling pictures of you. Cold car with no gas, and we chose it. It's got such a kind of nostalgic thing, isn't it? Finding out too late what they need. Yeah. So like predicting a future family life. Gorgeous. Oh my god, they're so beautiful. Oh. That's like really jarring. It's really interesting that she's got features on this EP, because her like artistry is so unique to me. It feels kind of incongruous to have, you know, like a vocal like this in the middle. Okay, fine, I'm into the vocal now. Beginning I was like, but now I'm like, okay, I feel it. I love these like long meandering songs. This one's definitely reminding me of like Thoroughfare, you know. Ugh. I love these songs where she just takes so much space. She's just like, I'm happy to make this song as long as I want it to be. Like, I'm just gonna feel it. I'm just gonna let the space speak for itself, you know.
That's all that I want.
We're coming back. Oh, those drums. Oh, those drums are so good. The way they punch through that like big wash of ambient sound. You can't beat some live drums, can you? Oh. Wow. Oh. Oh, that's so beautiful. This feels like it has an optimism to it, doesn't it? You know.
Laughing to myself.
Wow. I loved that. That was beautiful. Oh my god. Like, I just love her like super long songs. Like, there aren't many artists that like I will sit down and listen to an 8-minute song, but like I will. Like, I listen to Thoroughfare all the time. I love it. Like, oh. That was wonderful. I just adore the melodies. I loved where her voice went. The dynamics was stunning. I loved the comparison of like the really, really, really washed out moments that then came into full force, like slowly and with like intention and dynamics, and like how it then like went into that final big chorus moment and her voice just like filled the space. It was just like, love it. So wistful and romantic and nostalgic and beautiful and all those things. Love it. So beautiful. I started in my reactions doing this thing where when I get to the end of the album, I decide what I think is the best song. So yeah, make sure to stick around to the end to see what the best song is, according to me. The road is longer than it is hard. Lyrics. With no one to guide you and no one to hold, no best foot forward to sway the odds, just a voice inside you and a stone to throw. Could you be someone else if someone else is what I need? Wow. It feels so lonely. And again, like it has this feeling of like traveling to it, you know. I do feel like a lot of these ideas that she's doing on this is almost like they become fully fleshed in Preacher's Daughter, you know, but that doesn't stop us from being beautiful. But we are hurting now, so what are we to do till then? Cradling pictures of you. It was a highway to nowhere and we rode it. Cold car with no gas and we chose it. Soft bodies playing in the street. Our kids will grow up with half as much, trying to build something out of dust. She's kind of admitting that maybe their relationship, like had it gone on, their future children would have been doomed by like how dysfunctional they were. It was never going to go anywhere because if it had, it would have been awful, you know, like it was what it was for that moment, but that doesn't stop me from feeling like I'm walking this lonely road alone, cradling the picture of you. You have tasted love and it tasted sweet. You drank the blood and bit the meat. She's probably being eaten again. You hold it, you let it go. You close your eyes and count to 3. You say the word and come to me, and baby I know. Drive the pathway through the pines and the moors of mystery. Welcome conflict and let the crisis come and shake the ground beneath, and the family secret hiding in the farmhouse down the street rushes open door on your front porch and shadow me. Taken and entirely I embraced the bonny beast. Over hills and highlands we rode hard the passing peaks, danger like virgin wife beside me she would sleep, and those thrilling highs and southern nights are always out of reach. I learned a lesson. Fucking hell. Just the imagery and the poetry. If it's harder then, it will be better now. If I am here and changed, I couldn't tell you how. It's like moving on, isn't it? Just beautiful. Like the imagery is just like beyond. It just takes you to another fucking world. It's just so, and it's just so achingly nostalgic and just gorgeous. Oh my God, I just love it. Such a romanticism in like the countryside and the travel of it, and the, you know, there's just like it's just pinpoint beauty. Oh my God, I love it. Fucking amazing. Okay, next song. This is Unpunishable.
Angel, dirty, slow, and they hate so bad. He's screaming the fuck home. The darker the fruit, the sweeter. On top of them.
It sounds like, wow. I was gonna say it sounds like sex. Oh God, her voice is so powerful and beautiful. And there's just so much like emotion in how she sings. It's almost like she just pushes it all out. It's like so raw. It's like a possessive relationship, isn't it? More of this like phaser. She's obsessed with the phaser sound in this album. I don't even know who you are. Like for me, it feels like the darkness of like not truly knowing someone, but letting yourself be vulnerable with them. It's like a danger. Yeah, it feels dangerous, this song. Cool guitar solo. Oh, I love that guitar solo. It's unhinged. I loved the energy in that. That's so cool. It really was like the kind of building of tension, you know, the vocals like really far back. It's all really a wash. It's kind of like you don't really know what's going on. And then those choruses would just be like, boom, right forward, like right in your face, really would make such a powerful punch. And like, I just love the dynamics between that and how she really utilized that kind of tension building to like great effect and like returned it back to that like quiet, like simmering, dangerous kind of energy. I love how like the verses kind of almost represent like the potential danger. Maybe the chorus is really becoming the demon, becoming the darkness, going all out. Down bad and nasty, sacrificial angel, dirty slut with needs. Oh my God. Call me what you want and I'll be that. Sucking on his teeth, he needs it so bad, he's screaming, party's over, go the fuck home. Sucking on his teeth, maybe it's like to do with drugs. Like, the darker the fruit, the sweeter. I ask him if he's okay with that. He's mean, I'm meaner. My baby says that he's not afraid of that. Oh babe, I'm too good for you. And it makes me need it even more. There's like a kind of sense of like having sex with him but looking down on him and getting off on that. There's a real kind of like dom energy to this. Numb faces in a dark bar, we don't even know where we are. I don't even know who you are. Yeah, there's like a real kind of like seedy, so seedy when you think about like how dark that kind of imagery is, like losing yourself in a bar, losing yourself in this like fantasy of like darkness, you know, it's like really dirty and seedy and sexual. It's like pretty incredible stuff. The imagery is just like next fucking level. I just adore her writing. It's just amazing. Let's go on to the title song. This is Inbred. Inbred. The wind is blowing in a cabin in the woods. We're about to get eaten. Ethel Cain gives me real Yellow Jackets vibes, if you've seen it, Yellow Jacket. Wow. God, it's so like... just phenomenal. God, that's just that, it's just, fuck. She's definitely been kidnapped in this one, like there's no other meaning. Oh, God, that's so gross. Fucking gross. The imagery is amazing though. Okay. If you could, you'd have fallen. Oh God, it's really powerful. Like her use of dynamics are just like amazing. Fucking hell, Jesus Christ. If he wakes up, he'll show you what I'm talking about. Like, fuck. Oh, this makes me feel uncomfortable. I mean, it's beautiful. Musically, it's so good. But like, oh my God, like, I just feel so like creeped out. I mean, what did I expect from a song called Inbred? Like, let's be honest. Yeah. Wow. Oh my God. Fuck. Fucking hell. So good. Oh my God. Incredibly powerful. Incredibly like unsettling. Like fucking hell. It's like some of the imagery in that was just absolutely revolting. Like about the rot spreading and like pissing on the stove and oh my God, it's just like, and about like him being a rapist and if he wakes up, he'll show you what I mean. Oh my God. Like what the fuck? It's like her and maybe some other girls have been like kidnapped and are kept prisoner in this like closet and they're like looking through the door at this man who's like asleep on the couch, just like fearing that he's gonna wake up and abuse them. It's like awful. It's awful. See that one, like all of Preacher's Daughter, I totally missed the point and was like, this is beautiful and romantic. That one, that there's no kind of room for like doubt, is there? Like fucking hell. It's incredible though to be able to take you to like such lengths in terms of the imagery. Is just amazing. Like who else would write lyrics like that are just so awful? They're so dark and so disgusting. It's like a horror movie. It really is like Yellow Jackets if you've seen it. Like, if you haven't, then I'm sure if you're watching this video, you'd love the show. I haven't seen the second season because apparently it gets even worse in the second season. So yeah, I haven't quite mustered the bravery to watch it yet. Bare naked under my nightgown, pissing on the stove just to put it out, watching him through holes in his door, sucking on the back of his leg to stay warm. Older brother made a name for himself with the cop scumbag fuck, but I swear he's not. So it's almost like she's like in this character of this family who are so fucked. Oh my god. Mama's comatose, she can't leave the bed, something smells rotten and it's starting to oh god, oh my god. If it makes you feel sick, then the imagery's good, right? I'm bad, he's worse, we're already dead, we wake up and all the fucking lights are out, you can't win them all, who knows how much longer I'll lay on the floor, touch me till I vomit, I'm not scared of God, I'm scared he was gone all along. Fucking hell. It's giving me chills, it's awful. You'll just want it more. If you could, you'd have fought it, but you know you're not from the start. Oh my god. White trash dick, but I love him to death. He's so good to me and to nobody else. So you can fuck yourself. Does your baby know her daddy's a rapist? Oh my god. He hates the way you look at me. You're already dead, you're already dead. If he wakes up, he'll show you what I'm talking about. You can't win them all. It's like this fucking family of like incest, and like the woman, like the mother is in the bed rotting, and like the brother is like doing all this fucking trashy shit, and I think they're probably fucking, and like, but then the dad's a rapist. It's like, oh god, it's awful. So stressed out. I'm so stressed out, but oh my god, the imagery, amazing. Okay, fucking hell. Oh Jesus. Okay, before we finish this fascinating reaction, here's a quick shout out to my patrons. So these guys all support me over on Patreon. They're getting a number of different benefits, including getting the name of the video. Woo. Also, they get to watch their videos completely unedited, so they get to watch the whole video without any cuts, so they can listen to the whole song as I listen to it. And in the upper tiers, you actually get to pick what I listen to. You get to make requests, and then those videos go out to everybody on Patreon. So there's like a whole bunch of bonus videos every single month for everyone to watch. So yeah, if you want to get all of that, then make sure to head over there. And it also has supported me in my creative endeavours. So thank you. Let's go on to the final song. This is Two-Headed Mother. Already sounds awful. I just love her guitar. There's something about this electric guitar slowly played with this kind of amp on it that just has like such a huge level of nostalgia, but it's like utilised like so well. Cool. Wow. Ugh. Wow. I love the like type of distortion that's on this guitar. It just really gives it so much bite and so much like this kind of echoing, kind of unhinged kind of energy. It's just like really powerful stuff. I love all the effects in her voice. It almost sounds like she's two-headed singing this, like the way the effects work, like the delay and stuff. It's so cool. It's scary. It's like lizard-like, snake-like. This one almost feels like a kind of like a jam, doesn't it? Like she's just like said to the band or like to the computer, lol, set a loop and just kind of gone on and on and on and just felt it, you know? Ooh. That one really is a mood piece, isn't it? You know, with that central section, like being so like creepy and scary, like really powerful stuff. Quite an interesting kind of like way to end an album. Yeah, it does have this kind of feeling of like setting the mood, putting an exclamation mark on it, and just being like, this is like, you know, this is the sound, you know, in a way. I really felt like I enjoyed getting lost in it, you know. Oh, look, the first lyrics are, you know, you think that you create the waves, but I create you. Two-headed mother in your bed, you know she hates you. Kissing tyrannical heads, spitting at you. Oh my God. I won't feel good again until I'm up inside you. I love you, I love you, I love you till I'm sore. I don't love you no more. Two-headed mother pulled you from the black, and she can send you back. Sounds like this creature is like so powerful in the way that they can say, I love you, I love you, I love you, I don't love you, I don't love you. It's like the person that she has under her power is completely at her will, because she gives them love when they need it and then pushes them away. Like she's constantly in control of them. Like that's like the two heads, you know. That's what's really giving me, like this woman who is like two-sided and uses that to her advantage, you know. She knows exactly what she's doing, and she's gonna like use you and abuse you, you know. Ugh, fucking hell. Like that was so, actually, like I enjoyed that so much. I do think it's less polished. One of the key takeaways is that like this going into Preacher's Daughter, it just feels like the professional sound of it is just up like so many notches. I wonder whether it's like to do with like a collaboration, or whether it's just she's just leveled up her own production skills and mixing skills, especially like the first couple of songs. But like that said, fucking hell, like the imagery in Inbred, I feel like it's even darker than like most of Preacher's Daughter. Like most of Preacher's Daughter, for me, it's like yearning, and it's like sadness, and it's wistfulness, and it's nostalgia, and it's beauty, but it's also like always tinged with this kind of like sadness, you know. And then the subtext is in the horrible creepy stuff, whereas like Inbred, like there's no subtext. But that means the imagery is just all that more powerful. Like it really is just like insane. Yeah, so I really like, there's levels of that I just so enjoyed, and I feel like it did kind of then mean that what she could take that, harness that kind of incredible world building quality and take it into like a more professional environment where like Preacher's Daughter could just really just go, you know, and really just become a huge deal. Yeah, I can kind of see it all happening now. Okay, the best song on the album for me. So I'm gonna say the best song on the album is God's Country for me. That one really just nailed the emotion of it. You know, really did. I mean, close second would be Inbred, because that one, like the imagery is just next level. But like in terms of like my, like what I listen to, like I think that one like is so creepy. Like for me, God's Country is the best song. Let me know what you think the best songs on the album are. Like a lot of people seem to be putting like their top 5s. There's only 6 songs on the album, so maybe just put them all in order. Make sure to let me know in the comments. I want to hear back from you. I'm sure like you'll probably disagree with me. If you want to watch my original Preacher's Daughter reaction, then it's here. But if you want to check out my music, it's here.